Welcome, guys. This is another episode of the Neutral Corner brought to you by Fight Fan TV Live. I'm Danny Glover. I'm with my partner Lex. You know what it is. We've had a little refurb round here, as you can see. We've got put our own little flavour to it. You know, how's it going, Lex, man? What you been up to?
Yeah, man, just here chilling, was watching the boxing yesterday. There was a couple shows in the UFC as well, Adesanya, Whitaker. And yeah, man, let's chop it up.
Yeah, man. I see you've been going in the gym hard.
Yeah, man, now obviously, now I'm going to be on camera and stuff, you know what I'm saying, man? You know, this camera adds a few pounds to you and that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, I know. Yeah, so yeah, man. So yesterday, we had John Ryder versus Danny Jacobs was the main event.
Yeah.
John Ryder, he got the points victory.
Yeah.
Which I did predict on a few platforms. Obviously, we didn't do a live ourselves to get it official. But if you manage to check out any other platforms, you'll see the prediction. What did you think about it?
Obviously, I watched it live. And the DAZN production. Gabriel Rosado was doing the punditry, and he said it was a robbery. I don't know if that's the word to use. It was just one of them fights that could have swung either way. The scorecards is what I had it to John, but if it went to the Miracle Man, I wouldn't have been upset either. Because it was a very close fight. I thought the Miracle Man dictated in the first half of the fight. You know, with his boxing skills, his IQ.
I agree.
But then the Gorilla came on strong in the latter rounds, middle rounds and latter rounds as well. Probably from the 7th round onwards, he took over the fight. And he imposed his will on Daniel Jacobs. Very good victory for him. It's about time he gets the rub of the green, you know, because he's been in a lot of close fights, John, he has. And he just never gets the nod. So I'm happy for him, man, and hopefully he gets his world title shot now.
Yeah, I agree. From I think the 6th or 7th where he was hurting Danny Jacobs, Danny staggered back to his corner, the uppercuts on the inside, because John's very side on. Like, I know coaches normally tell you, don't be square on, but John is very side on. So the uppercuts on the inside were working a treat. He was starting to out jab Jacobs in the latter rounds and doing a little early shuffle, so he was getting his rhythm going. But I gave Danny definitely the early rounds. Could have gone either way, but I edged it to John. I was there on the night, and I had John. But a lot of people say that it was controversial. Gabriel Rosado thought Danny won, as you said, but I thought that Rosado beat Danny Jacobs last time, so Danny Jacobs got the rub of the green last time out, in my opinion.
And that's how it goes sometimes, yeah. Yeah,
and as you said as well, Ryder, he hasn't got the rub of the green when he fought Callum Smith, and he's had a couple other fights where he's, close fights.
Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders as well.
Yeah, so it's just the way it goes, really. But yeah, I see he's put his foot in the running for the Canelo.
Yeah. Gotta get the money.
Listen, man, everyone's got to earn their pension. There ain't no pension scheme after boxing.
No, that is true. But knowing John, even though his record might not suggest that, he's always going into a fight wanting to win and trading to the best of his ability so he can win. I know Canelo sounds crazy, but I reckon, every boxer has a chance once they step in the ring.
Yeah, he'll give a good count of himself. He's definitely not coming to lie down like a Rocky Fielding. I don't think he's going to be doing that. And I don't think I'm...
you saying Rocky Fielding came in for a lie down, yeah?
I saw him. Every time he's getting dropped, he was smiling. Every time he got dropped, he smiled.
No, I like Rocky, but it's funny, like, the next day I see him take the whole family for some steak in New York. I was like, oh, mate, you're still meant to be willowing right now. Like. But I guess, what do they say, make the best out of a
bad situation. No, it's true. But yeah, I don't think he came to win. But John will come to win, especially as he said, this is his last roll of the dice. He said if he lost last night, he was done. So if he goes into the Canelo fight, if he loses that, he knows that's the end of the line. That's the last world title shot for him. So he will put 150% in. So well done, John. He had, he had his homecoming in the alley pally. That place is a madness to get to.
I think he deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
no,
up.
so,
No, big
yeah,
up.
yeah. That's the one I feel sorry for you for.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Ali Pally homecoming. He lives down the road from Ali Pally, which is like Wood Greenish. He's from
Yeah,
Islington. So
I
yeah,
think a lot of and I probably it was Enfield, I don't know, but anyway, he had a lot of people in there, and yeah, like I said, man, can't be more happy for a nicer guy, man. The gorilla.
Mm.
Mm.
So did you manage to see any of the undercard?
Yeah, I caught that. I think the next exciting fight probably to actually let's talk about the Felix Cash fight.
Yeah, that was the next
Was
exciting
it? Oh,
fight.
I forgot the guy's name. Moradov. What was the guy's name? Sorry,
Magmadov, one of them names. Sorry,
something Dov. We
guys.
apologise. You know,
Sorry,
not
but yeah,
getting your name right.
the Russian
Constituous
fighter. He was unbeaten in.
He beat Liam Smith as well, didn't he? Beefy.
No, he didn't beat him.
I believe he beat Beefy.
Did he?
Whip out your phone, man. You see that, man.
Yeah, double check. I don't think he did, but he was unbeaten. He had 15 wins, 2 draws coming in, and yeah, he was ranked number 3, and he was a real big threat. And he dropped Felix in the second round. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that droppage, that was nasty.
Yeah, couldn't believe
What's going on in boxwork nowadays?
Couldn't believe it. So yeah, he dropped him in the second round. Had him on the ropes, uppercutting him. You know, the place was going mad. It was getting real tense in there. I will say it was getting real tense. Yeah, but you know, security was on point, on tight. Big up to them man at SA UK and Trojan, Ivan and them man, Aston Craig. Come on, you know. So yeah, held it down, and Felix boxed well. He won most of the rounds. He then in the last round got dropped, kind of like fell on the rope, but he was going to go down if the ropes weren't there, so the ref had to count. Plus, he got a point off for like wrestling or grappling. Then he DDT'd man after as well. But big up Felix, because when you're in a fight, when you're back, so you've got to be that guy where by any means necessary.
It's a fight at the end of the day, man.
It's a fight. This ain't tickling.
Yeah, it's a fight at the end of the day.
So yeah, he got the victory. Yeah, won on points, and yeah, you know, we heard people. It's been documented that he's had some outside trouble and stuff. So maybe his head wasn't in the right frame of mind the whole way through camp. So hopefully now he's back on track. He's now realised that he needs to stay focused because things like that can happen. You can get hurt, you can get dropped because he's been blasting through guys. So maybe he might have took that for granted. So listen, I've always rated Felix as a proper, real good fighter.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. Obviously, I was watching the DAZN documentary and he was talking about he had problems outside of boxing in his personal life, and Tony had to sit him down and just say, mate, like, you're good talent, don't waste it. And that's what, got his head back in the game and stuff. Like you were saying, that he's a very good talent, and I don't think, judging from the performance, this might have not been his best camp, but obviously he was getting himself back into stuff. He looked in tremendous shape, as he always does, but hopefully his next fight will see the best of Felix Cash.
Yeah, most definitely. I think we'll see a better Felix Cash. I think he's next going for the European title. I think that's what Eddie was talking about. So that would be good. I'm not sure who holds that at the moment. But
middleweight. No, I'm
middleweight, I'm not sure. It's someone maybe in France or Italy. But but I look forward to that. The next fight we'll talk about. Did you manage to catch the man like Mr. 2,500 Romford?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, because he was bleeding bad in that fight, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It must have been a clash of heads
or something. Yeah, but like he said, who did he? That opponent for? Oh, I forgot who he said.
Oscar Rivas.
Oscar Rivas, the WBC Bridgerweight champion, and
but he's still at heavyweight though.
Yeah, so that's a massive step up for the Rom football. Obviously, because of it's a weird one, because like Eddie said, a prospect wouldn't usually have that many fans come out for him or that atmosphere for him. So it's like they're saying they're not going to be pushing him fast, but sooner or later he's going to have to start getting in there, like English title
or Southern area.
I think he'll skip this. I think he'll skip the Southern area, in my opinion.
Nah, I think he will. Do you know why? Because every strap, remember the Southern area, how many people you think is going to come out for that to watch Johnny win his first title? You know, it's going to be a madness. He'll probably sell out the whole of York or wherever he is for that.
Yeah, he's done it. York all days are done.
Yeah, he could do that himself with no undercard.
Yeah, exactly. So them days are done.
Yeah, but he could, for Southern area, he'll have a mad crowd because that'd be his first belt. Then he'll go, English or whatever, and that kind of route. But as you said, is because he sells so much, you can't put him in with too many tomato cans because the people are going to be like, well, I hate my hard-earned money.
Yeah, exactly. And like as you know, his dad is a man of the people. Johnny's a man of the people as well.
Big John.
Hey, no, they're too funny, you know. Did you see? I was on Instagram, Big John's Instagram, and they had a lineup of Chinese, and they was talking about the second dip, the third dip. Hey, no, if you haven't seen it, go on Big John's Instagram, and they've got so much Chinese that I was wishing I was there myself.
Yeah.
And you go for the first dip, watch a movie, come back second dip. Hey, there was so much. I can't believe how much Chinese was there. I wish I was there eating. That's how much Chinese was there, and it looked scrumptious.
Yeah,
yeah.
Proper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I didn't catch that one, but I do watch some of their things. They do have some big meals. They get good quality meats. I see the steaks and all that. Do you know what I mean? And he's doing well. And it was good fight. That guy, as you said, he went 10 rounds with Oscar Rivas. He was a Spanish heavyweight champion. So he weren't a mug. So that was a good fight for you. Only 4th or 5th bout. You know what I mean?
Eddie's loving the run football right now.
Oh, come on. It's a dream come true.
He's a local lad, sells out tickets like that. And it's a lovely story, to be honest, because he got the Olympic background and the crazy amateur pedigree. He's still learning, to be honest, but he's learning on the go.
Yeah, he has to learn on the job. So then the next fight, did you manage to see Ellie Scottney?
Yeah, I saw Ellie Scottney. That was a 10 rounder. She's in the same weight class as Ebony Bridges, right? I believe so.
Yes.
Ellie can box. She's a good, very, very good boxer. She's under Shane McGuigan, right?
Shane McGuigan.
Yeah, she's a very good boxer. She boxed quite well. Obviously, the girl she was fighting was tough. She weren't going away easy, but I saw Ellie working the angles, using the jab, showing her repertoire and stuff. Obviously, that when you're under Shane and stuff, you're gonna bring out the boxing and stuff. But I thought she would get the stoppage.
Okay.
But she didn't. I don't know if this is, in my opinion, I think women boxing, they should change it to 3-minute rounds.
I agree. I've said that.
Because it's 2-minute rounds, they're going hell to leather and just throwing so much hands. Then it's like sometimes they shy away from the skills aspect because they've only got 2 minutes to work. Yeah,
and they don't get to sit down on their punches so much. A lot of them, not all of them. Some of them do sit down on them, but a lot of them will throw the amateur style flurries because it's only 2 minutes. Whereas if they had 3 minutes, I don't suggest them doing 12 frees, but I think 10 frees.
10 frees, yeah.
In championship fights, obviously, I think is quite feasible and very, very doable. In my
100%. They need to look at that as well because now that women boxing is becoming prominent, they're gonna have to look at that because sooner or later there's gonna be all women cards. Yeah, we can't shy away from that. Like, it's getting to the point where there's gonna be all women cards and people like fights to go as long as they can possible. You know what I'm saying? So I think they should switch that up. But back to Ellie, yeah, man, she's a good fighter. I know she's in that same category as Rachel Ball, Shannon Courtney, Ebony Bridges. So I'd love to see a mix up of one of those. From what I was seeing, skill wise, she'll have a good chance of beating a lot. Yeah. Well, Ebony Bridges was in attendance. Yeah, I saw her in attendance. She was front row. She was getting mobbed anytime she was like trying to go to toilets and stuff. So she needed escorting that. But yeah, she was there. Shannon Courtney came as well, so she was in attendance. So these girls are keeping an eye on Ellie because Ellie, finds some good hooks, working on the inside.
The opponent she came to fight. It was a good tough fight. That was for intercontinental
Mm-hmm.
title. I think that was a WBC or WBA in the continental title.
Yeah.
And
Obviously, she's a South London girl, isn't it?
yeah, from the
South.
ends, from Catford. You know what I mean, when you're
Little
ready,
cap elite.
come on. When you're ready, come on, neutral corner. She tried to give me a cheeky body shot when I was wishing her good luck. But yeah, no, she was it's all fun. Big up Jim, her uncle as well. You know what I mean? He's worked with her tirelessly from when she was, a little young girl. So yeah, I'm glad to see she's. It's a great time to be a woman in boxing right now. So
Yeah, 100%. Natasha Jonas is fighting for a world title at 154, isn't she?
next week.
Next week. So I forgot the lady she's facing, but I hope Natasha brings that home. I really do, man. She deserves it a lot. Been a great ambassador to the sport.
Well, they changed her opponent, and she's now got a tougher opponent now than she originally had. But I do expect Natasha to get the W, but it is going to be harder than initially thought. So yeah, she's on next week, and yeah, it's a great time for women's boxing. Another good performance, a great performance, which many people may have not caught, was Sugar Shy. He was
Sugar Shy prospect. I think that was at his third fight.
Yeah,
third fight. Very good amateur. Representing Jamaica.
Come on. Prop.
Well, yeah, representing Jamaica. And yeah, he opened the show and, he done what he had to do. Showed his skills, got the victory, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him out again, man. We'll have him on the show sooner rather than later.
Yeah, most definitely. Very good performance. I thought he going by the early stages, I thought he could have stopped the guy, but the guy, once you sort of get into a fight, you get warmed up to the punches and you start to be able to take him better. But yeah, Sugar Shy, he dominated that fight. And yeah, great performance. Another good performance was Amir Williams. Great to see him back.
His fights are always getting stopped by the ref. Like,
yeah. Do you know what? A lot of people who was around, they were saying, "Wow, we're in the 6th round," because they couldn't believe the guy actually got, because the way he got dropped in the first round, he got punched up, banged over, and there was like a lot of times where the ref could have jumped in rounds before, and then he kind of let the guy go, and then it was like the last round, and he stopped it then where it didn't necessarily. Well, he was still getting beaten up, but it was a place where it was only like about a minute to go. He could have just let it go, but
those are the fine margins. Those are the fine. Those are the fine margins. Like you say, he could have stopped it, then he lets it go on and brain bleed, this, whatnot. So yeah, if he's taking punishment the whole fight, then there's no point in flipping letting it continue.
No, he's taking.
I like Amir Williams though. He's got a lot of character, that boy.
And it's good to see him back in a good place. We know he
had some alarming tweets he was tweeting.
Yeah, he had some mental health issues. He took a break, and it's good to see him back. He was smiling. He was very happy. He got a good reception from the British public, and I'm sure he'll be happy to be back over here. Another native of Texas, like my boy Errol Spence. So,
the truth.
Come on, and yeah, good to see him. So yeah, that was a good card. I see Dean White. He had a show on also last night in Surbiton, Kingston, Tolworth, Recreation Centre. We had Pester John Harding on the bill. He was fighting Sheamus. One tough madman, and he got the victory. Good points victory. There was Paul Portier. He was fighting the heavyweight who last time on Dean's show nearly got the guy out of there in the first round, the prospect, and the Portier guy, he stopped the guy, that heavyweight guy from Bulgaria, I believe. So that was a good win for his debut. They had a women's fight on there as well. They had a women's fight on Dean's show, so big up to Dean as well, getting into the mix of the women's boxing.
I saw Jeff Ofori as well, wasn't he?
Jeff Ofori, who had fought Ahara Davis before, and a good standout amateur. he was on the bill. He got a victory as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Banj, good ticket seller, and Luke Pearson as well.
Mm-hmm.
They both performed well last night as well. Saw some highlights.
Did Ziggy fight on the card? Ziggy
No, Ziggy
McCauley?
wasn't
Oh,
on
wasn't
there.
on the card, no.
No, and Alfie was meant to fight on it, but he didn't end up making it to the card as well. But yeah, there was some good shows. I see a good attendance. There was some good boxers in the building. Yusuf Kamari, Isaac Chamberlain, Chris Congo, Denzel Bentley. Big up October Red. She was doing the commentary. You can check the show out on the Black Box Global YouTube channel, but it's BLVCK. They turned the A upside down, so there's a V. So you can watch the show on there because they did the stream kind of like how MTK with the IFL. Yeah. So you can check Dean's show out on there and all that good stuff. So yeah, man, it was.
Yeah, I like that, man. Obviously, someone from our like similar background, making waves in the sport, and
South London.
Yeah, making a platform for people, another platform for other people to showcase their skills. We went to the last one, which we didn't make it down to this one. But you can see what he's doing. He's actually giving opportunities for people as well, because not only the boxers, there's people working. You see people selling their jerk chicken and stuff.
Yeah,
that was nice to
jerk chicken, lobster, Escovitch fish.
So
yeah,
providing opportunities for the community, and it's just a good look, man. And let's just give them a round of applause for what they're doing over there.
Absolutely. So next week, we got the big one. It's finally here after what? A decade?
Yeah, so it was a decade.
Yeah, 2012. I swear there was on Sky Sports arguing in that mad studio.
Yeah, and in the old gloves. No, was it off the canvas? That show, what was it called? Was it Off the Canvas? No, it wasn't Off the Canvas. It was
the gloves or something.
The one with Johnny Nelson
the gloves
and
are
Adam
off?
Smith.
Because the gloves are off.
No, it wasn't the gloves off. It was Ringside.
Yeah,
Ringside. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Ringside. Yeah. So with Johnny Nelson and Adam Smith, weren't it?
Yeah, and they had the kind of boxing ring behind them. Yeah. So yeah, they argued. So it's 10 years in the making, a decade, and these probably guys, I think they started as amateurs. Yeah. They both got different accounts of what happened.
Obviously, if you don't know who we're talking about, people, we're talking about Amir Khan versus Kell Brook.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, Amir Khan, Kell Brook. Kell Brook says he beat up Amir. Amir saying he pinged him about with his speed.
No, he said, they told me to use one hand.
Amir.
But yeah, basically they said they told him to use one hand because he was schooling Kell so badly and it was knocking his confidence. Obviously Kell has other he's
memories.
Has other memories, but the way he explained the story is different events in it. But yeah. But forget all that for now. They're getting in the ring. February the 19th, Manchester Arena, sold out. How do you see this one going?
AO Arena.
AO Arena, yes.
They keep changing that place every minute in the name. But yeah, how do I see it going? I see it going. I was going to say wait till the weigh-in to see how they look, but I'm just going to give my prediction from now. What I believe. I think Kell Brook will stop Khan.
Interesting. That's what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, but he will get pinged for the first three, though.
Interesting. Obviously, Khan hasn't been known to have the best chin in the business, but people are saying Kell Brook's resistance has gone as well, because obviously his last fight against Terence Crawford, he got caught and legs done a little bit of dance wobble, but in my opinion, I think that was because that was ultimately down to him killing himself to make the weight. So this fight is at 149.
Yeah, it's only £2 more.
It's only £2, but still something.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing there's some funny rehydration clauses.
Yeah. What's the pound limit?
I don't know if it's you can't. I believe it's 10, but don't quote me on that. I believe it's 10.
Yeah.
He can't rehydrate more than 10. I'm not sure, but don't quote me on that. But it's something like that. But Khan has put some funny rehydration clauses, whatever. But I do think that might work to Kell's favor because he wasn't making 147 easily anymore. Like he had to have like 16 to 18 week camps, which is just killing him. And I think once you like tire yourself out, you drain yourself, fluid and stuff like that, your punch resistance is ultimately going to be gone. So that being said, this fight being at 149, I think I'm leaning towards Kell, but I won't be surprised if Khan does it as well. It's a bit, I don't know, man.
Have you seen a picture of Khan?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
He's looking mad. He's looking in mad shape.
Yeah,
still.
bro. Where is these lot have made a lot of money from the game. But if there was one fight for both of them to get up for, it was this fight.
Yeah. They
both do not want to lose. I'm telling you now, they both don't want to lose this fight.
Yeah. No, and that's why I was saying this, that I believe that they're both on slidden. I can't even say on the slide. They're both slidden. They're both not prime no more.
No,
prime.
No, sure, you're right.
I didn't say shot.
No,
I said they're not prime.
They're not in the best of their prime. Maybe the latter stage. Maybe
no,
like
prime. They're not prime.
No, they're not. They're not prime. No, it's true. I'm even like, no. I reckon the fight is still. I won't say they're in their prime. No, I can't say that because obviously they've seen better days. But
yeah, but they're at a similar stage in their career.
It ain't the worst, isn't it?
No. I'm not saying they're shot, but I'm saying they're both in a similar stage of their career. So it's not like one man's primed and the other one's on the way out. They're both dipped, so they're both not primed. So it's an even stage. So that's why it's 50-50. And it's and I think that, but for this fight, whereas they probably look very bad against someone else. For this fight, they will somehow from the gods bring back 10% of the prime.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Just for this fight, just for each other, because of the hatred. But what I want to ask you is, who do you think needs to win this more?
Needs to win this more. Honestly, Kell Brook.
Yeah. Why'd you say that?
Because Khan always comes back from a defeat, and I think he has more of the star power.
Yeah.
So a defeat won't be the. I still feel Khan can come back from this, but so you go to Dubai and fight someone or Saudi Arabia and fight another Billy Div or something. But I reckon Kell Brook.
Yeah, I say Kell Brook needs it more. The reason being is because this fight will not be a defining fight of Amir Khan's career. Because if Amir Khan loses, it won't be a reflection of his career. Also, because he's a celebrity, he's still going to get invited to Wimbledon. He's still going to be doing at home with the Khans. He's still going to be, he can still go on Dancing on Ice, dancing, all that fancy stuff on TV. Because he's a celebrity, so he's still going to get bookings. He still can get called in from Boxer or DAZN to do some punditry and stuff like that because he's very articulate and he's got, star crossover appeal. Whereas Kell Brook, if he loses, he's going to have the shame of walking around town because this Greater Manchester versus Yorkshire derby is a long-rooted history. We're going back to we can go back to Ricky Hatton and Junior Witter when they was meant to fight, which didn't happen. So because they're in quite close proximity, it's a talk of everywhere. Kell will not be able to, whoever loses, it will be shame for them to show their face. But whereas Khan lives in the Middle East, he lives in America, he don't really have to walk around town, whereas Kell's going to be in the mix, and I think he could possibly have a meltdown where you might need to call Dr. Phil or Trisha Goodard.
No, I don't think he'll have a meltdown. Kell's strong. He's strong-minded, man. Remember, he got stabbed and beef and all that came back. So I think he might have a meltdown. But I just think with all what you just said, that's gonna make him perform all that stuff you just said is what he's thinking.
Yeah, it's fueling him, and I believe we believe he's gonna win anyway.
So yeah, I'm leaning towards Kell Brook, but I won't be surprised if Khan does it anyway.
Yeah, no, I definitely won't be surprised because Amir Khan's got the style, got the skills, and he's looking in tremendous shape. He's been training with Beaumat.
Yeah. So
Terence Crawford's been training him as well, helping him out. I'm sure he's had Shakur Stevenson around for a bit as well. So yeah, he's looking great, and this fight is going to be excellent next week, and I look forward to it.
Hey, I can't wait.
Are you going to it?
I don't think so.
Buying the pay-per-view though.
But yeah, I'll be watching it indoors 100%.
Yeah.
Might host something at minor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you gonna let me know?
Yeah, I'll give you the invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. My eyes will definitely be on that fight, 110%.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know Vidal Riley is fighting on that card as well. He's a prospect, but obviously he's famous from YouTube as well. But let's not get it misconstrued. He's not a YouTube fighter. He's just famous on YouTube, but he boxes as well.
Yeah.
I've been told he's a standard amateur fighter, and I've heard stories of him sparring pros as well, and he's definitely a good fighter.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen him fight before, but I've spoke to a few boxers like Craig Richards, and they've told me that he's a good fighter, and he's been out for about 2 years or 3 years, 2.5 years. But it's good to see him back, so I'll be looking forward to catching him. Also, we've got the debut of
Fraser Clark,
the Olympic silver medalist.
Yeah. I like Fraser Clark, you know. I backed Fraser Clark in my beef one time.
What's he on?
I can't tell you what it's on.
That's a similar story, you know. I backed another Olympic heavyweight silver medalist in Joe Joyce.
Yeah.
In Ibiza.
Yeah, I can't tell you what's on, but I like him. He's got good energy, man. He's a funny guy, man. Very funny guy, man.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah, I'll show you the picture as well. But we took a picture together, and we spoke about boxing for 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then we continued on that.
In Bora Bora.
No, it was
Ocean Beach.
Ocean Beach, yeah.
Yeah, Ocean Beach Club. Yeah. Remember, Joe Joyce was there as well, and I see him in my mad cave house rave as well. But yeah, he's cool energy. He's definitely not a shy, you know what I mean, in person. He's good energy. So yeah, big up Fraser Clark on your debut. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Who else is on the card? Who else is on the card? The
Zim brothers. The Zim brothers are on there. Yeah, so
the Zim brothers, they're exciting, man. I did catch them at the Florian Marcoux. I forgot the guy he fought on that card.
The Italian.
And yeah, they had I think they sold a lot of tickets because a lot of people were there for them. They're from Slough boys. They got a big following, and it's going to be exciting to see their come through or their career. I know they like Amir Khan. I don't know what backgrounds they're from, but
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. But I could see they were saying that they looked up to him a lot when they were coming up, and now they find he's on the card, you know. They're appreciative of that and stuff. But yeah, look out for the Zim brothers. I know they fight under Shane McGuigan as well.
Yeah,
I believe. So yeah, good talents.
Yeah,
look out for them.
Yeah, I believe they're from same Asian community like
Yeah.
So guys like Amir, he's a pioneer for a lot of Asian boxers because once he did turn over because he was in the Olympics from 17 years old. He did put a lot of eyes and a lot more boxers from the Asian community did sign up to boxing gyms after that Olympics in 2008 and or was it 2004?
No, 2004.
Yeah, 2004. Sorry, because James Kell won 2008. 2004. And yeah, so it's good to see them, what they're going to do. So yeah, man. Looking forward to it.
But everyone tune into that show, Sky Box Office. If you put your money together, if you know it's a tight situation right now. So, put a fiver together, a couple of your friends, or if you've got the money to buy it outright, do that. And if you're going down there, enjoy it. But I can't wait for that fight.
Yeah, get your popcorn in, get your beverages and hors d'oeuvres.
Popcorn? Nah, man, it's gonna be a jollof rice thing, man.
No.
oh, say Dan. Okay, switched up. What are you saying, Dan?
All right, do you know what? I'm gonna compromise. It's gonna be jollof and jerk.
Okay, yeah.
It's not gonna be that chicken I see you on your post the other day. Listen, you wanna see this brother, yeah? This chicken had mad skin on it.
Yo, don't get cancelled by the African community, you know.
Goosebumps.
Don't get cancelled, you know.
Goosebumps.
R.L.
Stein.
I don't know what you speak of. I don't know. All I know, I was eating chicken.
Yeah, R.L. Stein goosebumps.
I don't know what you talk of. It's not processed, you know. The real chicken. I don't want to talk about, you know, these chickens looking like they're Hulk Hogan and processed and stuff. I don't, you know, injected.
Scott Steiner, yeah?
I don't know where you man be getting this chicken from looking like it's on steroids. Let's leave it as that, innit? Let's leave it as that.
Anyways. Listen. But yeah, jollof and jerk.
Yeah, cool. Now, we can work it out. Yeah.
Because you're right, your rice is nice, but it's got to be the right person.
Yeah. No, I hate that. That's with any food.
Yeah. Because I might have to get it from the AFCON winners, the original Jollof man, them. Senegal! Come on! So yeah, big up you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, now Jollof and jerk might be on the menu for next Saturday. And Malta?
Yeah, you don't know, come on.
Yeah, Malta.
Malta Guinness, don't know.
The Malta Guinness and that. So yeah, man, it's all good. Did you, man, also, because I know it was a couple of weeks ago, but what did you think about the argument after the fight between Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields?
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that. There's Clarissa Shields. Let's just talk about the fights. Clarissa Shields, she's a sick boxer. Skills to pay the bills, but I don't think she hits hard enough.
Yeah.
To trouble Savannah Marshall. From what I'm hearing, Savannah Marshall gets brothers out there in sparring. Yeah,
I heard a couple stories.
I heard she gets brothers out there in sparring.
Yeah.
So, and you could even watch her fights. She's so poised, so calm, because she knows she's got the sauce. That she takes her time in there, surgically busts you up. And I'm not going to call it, man, but because like I said, Savannah Marshall's got the skills Clarissa Shields got the skills to pay the bills. So you can't hit what's not there. But if she does get hit, if Clarissa Shields does get hit,
she's going to know about it.
Yeah, she's going to know about it, man.
Yeah. Clarissa, masterful, skillful boxer. Savannah actually does get hit quite a bit, but I think also she don't mind getting hit because she knows, you know, in some people, I'm not saying, she's definitely not someone who takes one to give one, but she does take a lot more shots than Clarissa Shields, but she knows that she does have more than an equalizer when it comes to returning. And she's very fluid with her movement as well.
But like Clarissa was saying, she's come to England to make the fight. So all this notion people were saying before that she's ducking Savannah Marshall, she don't want to fight her, because at the end of the day, that's the only person that's given her L in her career. She lost to her in, was it the World Championship Games? Or World Championship Amateur Games? Was it 210 or was it
No, but probably 2015 because Clarissa's only
No, so she won at 2012, now. Didn't she?
Yeah.
And then she won at 2016.
Yeah.
So it was the one before 2016, right?
Yeah, so it's 2015.
Yeah, 2015, yeah. So, and that's she wants to get that back. So that's why this fight is going to be so much interesting. But like I said, I can't call it, man. I can't call it.
Yeah. It's gonna be. But the argument though, when they had at the end, that was very fiery. I could see Clarissa was definitely holding back some expletives because obviously you're on camera and that you got to watch your words and stuff. But it was good. What's it? they asked Savannah, what did she think of the performance? Obviously, she done the little pretend sleeping. She said, if you perform like that against me, I'm going to wipe the floor with you. Clarissa couldn't understand her because some of British accents, depending where you're from, it is a bit hard to catch the dialect. Obviously, we can understand it all, but if you're from America, you're not really going to catch. You might know the London one, but something like a Scouse or a Geordie.
Yeah, is she Irish or?
Oh, she's from up north somewhere.
Oh, so I thought she was from. I thought she was Irish
somewhere. No, there's Irish background descent,
okay, descent, all right, cool.
but she's from up the north of England. So yeah, then they just started arguing, and I think that is definitely going to spice things up when it comes to sales of tickets. And I don't know if they're going to. No, I don't think they'll put it on pay-per-view, but
no,
there's another massive fight because we've got another massive fight that was sort of highly promoted this week with Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano.
Promoted by Jake Paul.
Yeah, big. I love that. Getting the women's boxing in a great light. Purses are looking
healthy.
Yeah, good word. Very healthy. And how do you see the fight going? And what do you think of the actual promotion and the magnitude?
Yeah,
of
man.
This
like I was saying before, man, women's boxing is in full flow now, and it's more than on the come up. I think it's a ride for when you got two women headlining the Garden.
The real Garden.
The real Garden, like MSG. We don't get more bigger than that. In terms of like the fight itself, I've got Serrano winning. I think she can box, she can bang, and the thing about Katie Taylor, no one's banged her to the body, and Serrano will do that. Her punch selection is crazy.
Yeah,
and I have her winning.
Yeah, I was surprised, funny enough, at the head-to-head because Amanda's coming up 2 weights, that she was actually taller and bigger than I thought she would look against Katie, which was quite surprising. I thought she'd be a lot smaller, so that was quite interesting to see. So I don't think size is going to be a factor in this fight, which I actually initially believed. So yeah, this is going to be a very good fight. I will slightly favour Amanda Serrano, also, because I think Katie has looked like she's on a decline. She's had a very long amateur career and not the longest pro career, but she's been in some tough fights and she hasn't looked too good lately. Whereas Amanda has looked on fire. She even got a good knockout last year in one of her fights, and I just believe Amanda will take this on points. I believe, yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, what we've got coming up next week.
Yeah, Natasha Jonas, right? No, I'm bugging.
No, we've already done that.
What? When is Natasha? Is she fighting undercard of?
Yeah.
Oh,
send the Amir Khan on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Before, we need to touch on UFC.
Oh, Adesanya versus Whitaker.
Yeah.
My Nigerian brother.
Yeah.
My Nigerian. We got to give him a round of applause, man. Adesanya.
Yeah.
Israel.
Come on.
The style bender.
The style bender, Israel Adesanya. And I remember on the first show, he was trying to get onto me about, your boys are repping the Niger and we're just trying to get on it. But your boy came out to none other than Capleton, Sizzler, Movado, Bounty Killer.
You know, we help you, man, out. You know what I'm trying to say? We're trying to show you, man, some love.
No, but I like that. Pan-Africanism.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So big up. He come out to the big tune produced by DJ Khaled. Yeah. And that was a big tune. And good performance against Whitaker.
Yeah, that's how us Africans do. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't think we'll ever see a Caribbean coming out.
To what? Yard tunes?
No, to an African tune. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Before that, maybe I'll be in my grave before that happens. But you know, come on. That's all he can say.
We love Burna Boy. We love Burna Boy, man. We love Burna Boy. We love Shatta Wale.
No, yes.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We like them guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
He's saying there's only teenage, you know.
Come on, Davido, Wizkid. Come on, I'm the Afrobeats boss, you know. Remember I worked?
Yeah, I allow you.
Exactly. Remember I worked? I know all the tunes.
You
know what I mean?
I didn't watch the fight. I saw the highlights though.
Okay.
I saw like he kind of like dominated the first 3 rounds. Not dominated, but he was probably ahead.
Yeah.
And then Whitaker came back in the last two,
Yeah.
couple takedowns and stuff.
Yeah. But
Obviously,
Israel got straight up because he was like against the cage and he was able to get up. Israel dropped Whitaker in the first round with a punch. Worked the legs, like swelled up his legs with the leg kicks. He seemed to hurt his hand in the third, and that's probably where Whitaker then started to come back a bit. But I think the judges had it 4-1 anyway. It was a good fight. So he's on to the next one. Who they trying to push next?
I'm not sure of Whitaker, you know. I'm
No,
not sure of Adesanya, but I know the next fight I'm looking forward to in the UFC is Usman Kamara versus your boy
Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards. You're gonna get smoked.
All right, so we're gonna do predictions from now, yeah. So you're saying
that Usman Kamara or Kamara Usman. So let me start getting his name right.
Get your boy right. Come on.
So it's
Come on.
It's gonna smoke Leon Edwards, like absolutely smoke him.
All right, and I'm predicting that Leon Edwards is gonna deal with Kamara Usman.
You know, you got it on camera here, so you know when it happens. You know, I said it first.
Tell them.
Yeah, I said it here first. Usman, Kamar Usman, so let me get his name right. Kamar Usman is going to deal Kamar Usman is going to deal with Leon Edwards straight up and down.
All right, and we're going to see what happens. But also, a good fight on the undercard last night, which I predicted another upset because I predicted 2 upsets. I predicted John Ryder points, and also I mashed up my boy's accumulator. Big up Creaser. He thought that Derek Lewis was going to knock out the Australian Samoan Tai Tuivasa, and I said no. Tai Tuivasa is going to knock out Derek Lewis, and Derek Lewis took down Tai Tuivasa in the first round, giving him some punches and stuff. Tai Tuivasa made it to his feet, got taken down again with like a trip, that trip move, and Tai got up again, and then the second round, Derek hurt Tai Tuivasa with some good punch, backed him up against the cage, and then Tai come back, landed a good shot, hit him with an elbow, like a forearm elbow, and then as he went into the cage, he come in again, slammed the elbow, forearm into him, and Derek went nose diving, face planting into the floor, and Tai allowed him though. Yeah, he allowed him. The ref stopped it because normally he tried to bang man.
Get some hammer fisting.
Yeah, but he allowed him. He went down, but you could see it was done. So yeah, good upset, and then he done the famous shoey as he does. He's a nutcase, but yeah, he's good fun. My boy Sean O'Malley was in the building.
O'Malley,
he was in the building. Yeah, he was in the building. He was all that good stuff. So yeah, man. Good fight night, and then we're looking forward to next week. So yeah, be sure to
tune in next week as well, because we should have a guest. We will have a guest that I think you guys would love to hear from. I'm not going to say his name, but wait and see.
Yeah, and any comments you've got for anything we've spoken about on today, make sure you leave it in the comment section. We'll be sure to interact with you all inside the comment section. Anything you agree with, disagree with, just share your opinions, because it's about the fight fans as well. So yeah, you want to sign them out for us, guys? For Lex?
And it's Lex, it's Danny, Neutral Corner, by way of Fight Fan TV, and we're out.
Yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the bell button, and all that good stuff.